Namaste, Vedas, Namo Himalaya. Welcome to today's live stream. Today I decided to go live because there's quite a lot going on over the next 3 days, and I thought that it's going to be a lot easier if we just go through all of it all at once here live, and I can also answer your questions while you tune in as well. So you guys probably seen from the title, we have the new moon portal, which is the 128 new moon portal, and it's already wide open now. Now, aside from that, over the next 3 days, we actually have 5 other energy portals that are opening at the same time. So when you've got so much going on and so many planetary alignments, then it's going to really affect our emotions. It's going to affect our manifestations. It's going to affect a lot of things that are what we are working towards, especially when it comes to wealth and relationships. So you've probably seen from the thumbnail on this video, I talked about how you could potentially get extremely rich and very wealthy and very abundant from the actions you take, or maybe some actions you don't take in this particular portal. I'm talking about the 5 portals over the next 3 days. But at the same time, we need to be very careful of our relationships. Now, this could mean a relationship that you're already in, or it could be something where you're trying to manifest a relationship. So maybe there's certain things that you can pay close attention to. So first of all, I'm just going to welcome everyone here. Mona, good morning from New York. Hello. Namo Himalaya. Deepti, hello. Manita, hello. Okay, we got good morning from Brighton today. Good morning. Gratitude. Thank you guys so much. Namaste from Bangalore. Hello, good evening. Okay, Mary, good morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. So as I said, today we're actually covering 5 portals. There's 5 portals kind of like nobody's speaking about, but it's happening over the next 3 days from today already. So that's why I think it's very important that you guys get your pen, get your pad, and then we're going to go through it together. I'm going to give you guys some highlights in terms of what to look out for, especially when some of you are looking to manifest financial abundance, like some wealth or money, and some of you who are looking to manifest relationship, these 2 things in particular. So I'm going to get into it. First of all, the first thing we need to understand is the 28th, that's today. Mercury enters Aquarius, okay? So what does this mean for us? Well, first of all, we got 2 things. We got Mercury entering into Aquarius, and we've also got 2-8. This 128 is actually extremely abundant portal for sowing seeds, for investing in yourself, for investing in things, for putting money out, because what you put out during portals like this is very abundantly received because of the 8 there. 128 is a very significant number when it comes to kind of like a flow of wealth coming in. But we always need to understand, when you're trying to manifest something, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are and what you give. I'm going to give you that new one, okay? So if you guys write that down, you attract what you give. So my big recommendation for everybody is, especially in that wealth department, if you're looking to manifest more wealth in your life, today's a very good day to invest money out. You could invest in whatever you want to invest in, right? I'm not talking about spending money. I'm talking about investing in things that appreciate in value, maybe on yourself, maybe like a personal development course, or maybe a book or a program or something like that. Or another thing you can invest in is stocks and shares, or real estate, or something that you know investment about. Obviously, don't invest blindly, but investing is very good today for money to go out, for that currency, that sea of current to go out, and more currency to actually come in, because it's a good day for sowing seeds. Okay. Grace Nguyen, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation as well. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you for your message. Okay, so that's the first thing when it comes to the numerology side. Okay, today's a very good day for investing and putting money out. Aside from that as well, because Mercury enters into Aquarius, it's going to actually really get your curiosity going. So your mind's going to be drifting a lot today. Now, is this a good thing? Is this not? Well, it could be if it's going to be like proactive. But the thing is, our monkey mind is a wild thing. When it gets curious, sometimes it thinks out of what is actually working for you already. Let's say, for example, you may be in a relationship that's working already, and everything's great, but maybe you're overthinking things. Maybe you're making a big deal out of things, or maybe you're thinking elsewhere, and then you're just making all of this up. That's what curiosity can do. So I think before you take any actions, especially when it comes to your wealth, your career as well, if you've got a stable career and everything's going right and you're actually enjoying what you do, then your mind might drift to think, oh, I could do this, I could do that. That's that curiosity. But we need to understand, if your 2 feet are firm in the ground and everything's running fine and you're happy and you're living your purpose, then what is there to change actually? Probably nothing at this moment in time. So don't let that curiosity kind of like break relationships or break, a career that you're actually enjoying, just because you're actually wondering, I wonder what it's like to do something else. Okay. But on the other hand, curiosity can be good if the case is that you are hating what you're doing right now, or you're hating the relationship that you're in right now. Then obviously this is a good sign. Aside from that as well, that's why, by the way, on the title, I wrote that you need to be careful with your relationships here, because if that curiosity becomes too much and your monkey mind's just going wild, then you're thinking about something that you don't really need to be thinking about. Okay. Another thing as well is to do with your creative ideas. This will kind of spark a lot of new ideas in your head. And it's going to give you this courage of bold expression. So a lot of things that you haven't had courage to speak about, you're going to try and speak about it today. And by the way, this is not just you who's watching, this is everybody around you too. So when people start speaking their truth, you need to understand, sometimes when you speak your truth and things that you're holding back because you're afraid of speaking it, it may create some chaos in communication. And here, once again, I'm going to bring it back again. Communication is key, right? You need to understand 2 sides of the story, or every side of the story. Whenever any kind of conflicts happen or misunderstandings happen, give it time. Don't kind of try to like take huge action in a heat of debate, because when we always say emotions is high, intelligence is low. Otherwise, you'll be making a lot of assumptions and decisions that, you kind of come to regret later, which is not what we want. So kind of keep yourself grounded, do a lot of breath work, and allow yourself to express by all means. But, just know that sometimes when you're speaking some truth and it kind of triggers, then certain things can happen. Okay. Now, moving from here to the 29th, right? So, which is moving on to tomorrow, we've got the North Node leaving Aries. Okay. So what would this do? This will actually bring us into a shift of focus. So whatever you had focusing before, you thought, okay, this is what I need to do and all the rest of it, it's going to shift your focus towards something else, because it's going to open up new doors for new things to come into your life. Now, so tomorrow, actually, you may see some opportunities occur or open up for you, some doors open up for you. So it's for you to actually assess it. I'm not, again, sometimes people say, oh yeah, when you see an opportunity, just take action, just whatever. But, you need to understand, you need to ask yourself the question, is that really right for you? Is that really what you want? Right? Deep down inside your heart, you know what you really want. You know what gives you love and what makes you happy, and what you want for your future and what's proactive for you. So, you need to really see the opportunity that arises and see, okay, is this new shift of focus really going to help me out? Is this really what I want? And if it is, then okay, by all means, go through the door. It's a great opportunity for that. But you need to also understand, the universe often puts opportunities in your way to test your congruency to what you said you wanted when you set the first intention. Okay. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying there. Let's say, for example, a week ago or a month ago or whatever, you set an intention, you said, this is what I want. And what happens is, universe wants to check your alignment a lot. It tests your alignment. So sometimes it brings some opportunities where it kind of like can bring something where, I don't know, maybe you really enjoy the job you do, and then some proposal comes on your lap, and then it's going to pay you more. And then sometimes you're like, oh, okay, well, it pays me more, so I might go there. But you need to understand, hey, what you're passionate about. Where's your passion? What do you love? Right? Sometimes these things, they're just distractions to try and test your congruency to what you're doing right now. And sometimes if you stay congruent to what you have right now, you'll find a lot of the time you're 3 foot from gold. So don't give up so easily on something that you're doing right now, just because something comes in and it looks a bit like an opportunity, when in fact it's actually just a distraction. Or we can say that it's a test. It's the universe testing you. Okay. Aside from that as well. So where are we moving? Okay. So the next thing on the 29th as well, which is happening tomorrow, we've got Mercury conjunction Pluto in Aquarius. So what that's going to do is going to bring in you a lot of thinking. Again, it's the same theme that brings in the one before, your curiosity going on today and tomorrow. You've got shift in focus. You've got distractions. You've got a lot of things to do with communication. And My recommendation for you over today, over tomorrow, and the day after is to focus on your communication to resolve certain problems that may be going on in your life or things that are unspoken about. Keep level-headed, stay calm, do plenty of breath work, because otherwise you're going to find that a lot of chaos comes for no reason. Okay. So because of all this curiosity, because of the shift in focus and all of this type of stuff where it's bringing you, you're going to be thinking, you're going to be overthinking, you're going to be talking a lot, you're going to be hearing people talk a lot. So it's going to kind of distract you a little bit. But remember, sometimes you got to tune out to tune in. What I mean is take a step back, find yourself your own space, right? Be in peace, be in quiet, don't be around people all day long, and just have a reassessment, rethink, ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? What is it that truly makes you happy, right? Why are you on the path that you're on right now? Why did you choose it in the first place? What were you looking for? What did you want? Is it giving you it? If it's giving you it, great. Then don't let all these distractions just make it seem like, oh, there's a problem going on, right? But then on the other hand, if the answer is no, I hate everything about my life right now, then maybe it's time to reassess. Okay, so again, nothing's good, nothing's bad. You just got to see. And I want to ask this question, by the way. Does anybody relate to anything that I'm saying so far? Like in the last 24 hours or so, have you gotten to any conflicts? Has there been any things that need resolving? Have there been this overthinking being going on? Have there been distractions coming up? Right? Your comments are very valuable because it means that other people who feel it, they don't feel alone in it. There's a good karma deed, right? A lot of people, Danielle saying, I relate, right? So it's very important sometimes just to tune out, take some time out for yourself, and then reassess the situation. By the way, we've got 369 going on right now. 369 people tuned in live from around the world. 369, Nikola Tesla, it's time for creation. I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of these signs over the last few days. And by the way, I just want to say another thing as well. I don't know, has anybody got tickets for this weekend's event, Manifesting Miracles? Because if you have, let me know inside the chat. If you haven't, I highly recommend you get tickets now. It's the last minute. There's still a last minute deal going on, and it's the link inside the description. I highly recommend you get the tickets now because this weekend is going to be life-changing, completely life-changing. It's going to be live. You can attend in person if you're based in, or you can get yourself to Dubai, then you can attend in person. Otherwise, you can attend online. And the reason why I say it's very valuable is because today is actually Chinese New Year. I don't know if any Chinese friends here, but Happy New Year. And it's the lunar calendar. We're moving into the wood snake. It only happens once every 60 years. And so when we understand that, what I'm going to be covering over the next, this weekend at the weekend event is we're actually going to set our intentions and our feng shui. We're going to get everything aligned for this particular year. So if you're looking to manifest wealth, if you're looking to manifest relationship, if you're looking to manifest anything in your life and you want to do it right, we're going to be tapping into the super conscious. We're going to do intention setting. We're going to do meditations. We're doing breath work together. We're going to be scripting together. We're going to do chanting together. It's going to be amazing, amazing event. So like I said, first link inside the description. If you haven't got your ticket already, make sure to get it. I see people, I have ticket already. Christina, very good. Valencia. Ren said, I got VIP. Congratulations. Okay. So like I said, that's my big recommendation. If you haven't yet, last minute deal is still on right now. It's the first link inside the description. Okay. Now, moving on from there, like I was saying before, we got 5 portals in total. Right now, we've covered 3 of the portals already. We got Mercury enters Aquarius, that's today. We got North Node leaves Aries, that's tomorrow. We got Mercury conjunction Pluto in Aquarius, that's tomorrow too. And also another thing that happens tomorrow as well, we got the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, now we all know new moon is a good time to set new intentions. Okay, now this particular thing in Aquarius, what it's going to drive you towards is more to do with your higher purpose. I don't know if any of you have ever asked that question before in like, what is my purpose in life? What is my higher purpose, or what's my calling? Right? Those of you who know what your purpose is and you're kind of like, no, I know this, I feel it, right? Then it's a good time to actually visualize that whole scene, that setting, and set the intentions again, script it out again, and amplify those emotions. Those of you who don't know, my biggest recommendation for you on the new moon day, right, is to get pen to paper and start thinking about a few things. And I'm going to tell you what to think about. Think about what you are good at. Think about what you were born with that you're good at. Okay, natural talent, right? Think about what you enjoy doing, and think about how you can serve the world with those things. A lot of the time, if you start scripting a lot of those things that I just mentioned now, you're going to find that somewhere in the middle there, you're going to find your, what people call ikigai, your purpose, right? But that will be a very good day to do it, is because this particular new moon in Aquarius is kind of the theme for it is fueling for fulfilling your purpose. So all the portals will be wide open for that. Okay. Again, I highly recommend that on these days, these few days, by the way, is very important for action. So visualize things, act upon it, launch things. That's a very good day to launch things as well in a couple of days' time on the new moon. So if you've got new business, new projects, or new investment, good day for launch. Okay. Now, finally finishing off with the final portal, like I said, it's a lot. There's 5 portals, five astrological things happening while we've got the lunar calendar going on and a shift and then a transformation side that we're going to be covering in the weekend event. We've got so much going on, actually moving into February and March. These are time for planting seeds. That's why I set the weekend event to happen now, because the seeds you plant is going to be very important, because you're going to see that from March onwards, you can see a lot of the fruits start blossoming. You're going to start manifesting the things already in just a couple months' time. If you set yourself right, if you align your energies, if you raise your vibrations, if you set the intentions right. Okay. So that's why I said, I highly recommend, if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets for this weekend's event. Okay. Now, what's happening on the 30th is very important, because Uranus, is going direct. And what this means is it's time to embrace change. We're moving on to the end of the month and moving into the beginning of the month. I've said for a long time now, the high-speed rail of manifestation is these 4 months. It was November, December, January, and February. When it's a high-speed rail, this change, right, 30th of this month, okay, we need to embrace change. And why am I saying embrace change? Is because, look, if I say, would you like to change your life? Your answer is yes, because you're thinking positive, right? You're thinking, yeah, of course I want to change my life. But the thing is, change is the only constant. Yet at the same time, actually, humans are not so good with change. Think about it. If somebody just like said, okay, you no longer have the relationship you have now, and then you have to leave, you like that change? No. You probably like freak out. You'll be like, what's going on? Right? If somebody just said, oh, you suddenly lose your job, you like that change? Right? This is all change. You need to understand, when change and transformation happens, there's a chaos stage before the new norm, the new order, right? Chaos to order, right? So when you understand that shift, what happens is, with change and transformation, sometimes it comes with some challenges. And what I'm giving you guys a sign for now is on 30th, give yourself that note, stick it on a post-it note, stick it on your wall to remind yourself, today's the day to embrace change. If I see challenges, remind myself, every challenge is a blessing in disguise. If I see any room for, I don't know, something I'm going through, always remind myself that what I'm going through, I grow through, right? You become the 2.0 version of yourself when challenges happen. So when chaos happens, don't be fazed by it. Just look at this note and be like, oh, yes, Master Sri Akarshana said that day, it's happening. I need to embrace it. So just have trust in the universe, that the universe knows what it's doing. Even at times when it doesn't seem like it is, it knows what it's doing. Okay. Sunita said, Thursday is my birthday. Happy birthday, Sunita, for Thursday. Okay. So aside from that as well, there's going to be a lot of momentum when it comes to your personal development and your wealth. Okay. You're going to find some awakening points, some aha moments, some golden nuggets and things like that, things that you're learning during that time. So that's something for you to embrace as well. Another thing as well is it's going to be a big theme towards growth and stability, right? So a lot of things, if you've been feeling a little bit here, not there, and all the rest of it, you're going to feel a lot more grounded. But you got to work with the universe on it. So my recommendation during the 30th is to do more grounding work. Barefoot walk on grass is wonderful. Breath work is amazing. Meditation is very good, right? Keep some time for yourself, right? Now, moving into the snake year, I'm going to give you guys something here, because it's a very good time for collaboration, right? I'm talking about the end of the month, this particular portal, moving into the snake year. It's very good time to look at your partnerships and look at your collaborations, right? There's that African proverb that always says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This is the time to go together, right? And stick together. But you got to find the right astrological matches, right? And that's why also at the weekend event, what I want to do is I want to tell you which signs are good for this particular year. For example, a dragon, I don't know if any dragons here, but dragons is very good for this year, right? Dragons, rats are very good. Chicken is very good for this year. There's certain ones that are very good for this year. Now you're probably thinking, oh, he didn't just say my sign. What am I going to do? Well, it's not a problem, because there's some that are good for this year. There's some that are more challenging for this year. But regardless, at the event, what I'm going to show you is how to collaborate, which animal works with which animal best. You're going to find, if you find those life partners, or if you find those collaborative partners or investors or whatever it is, you're going to find that you will take a quantum shift, because those energies work good together. There's also certain careers that will work better, all these type of paths, right? But like I said, that's why I said, if you've attended a Manifesting Miracle before, this weekend event will be very different to the usual ones. It's because we're going to incorporate a lot of Chinese astrology into this as well. So you guys better know how to encompass everything, set your house up right, feng shui it right, and get everything right for 2025. So this is everything I want to share for this particular live. Happy new moon portal to everybody, and thank you all for tuning in. And how do you know your animal? You just type your year. If you just type in Google, you'll be able to find it. Type your year and your month in Google. It'll tell you what animal it is. Okay, so we're gonna be covering all of those things. So anyway, that's it from me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, I just want to say another point as well. Those of you who can get yourself into Dubai for the event, I highly recommend that you travel to Dubai, because in person is a very it's like an elevated experience, you know. And this is probably our only one that we're hosting this year. So it's to kickstart your year, and we set intentions together. The energy is going to be very amazing inside the room. If for whatever reason you really cannot do, then just tune in from home. It's going to be live on Zoom as well, so you can do that too. But I highly recommend you do it from Dubai if you can get yourself here. Okay. Another point as well, I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but right now, I'm looking for, I don't know if anybody's looking for a career change or looking to relocate or anything like that. But right now, I'm looking for a new social media manager to manage my social media. That's my Instagram and my YouTube and everything like that. If anybody's looking for a new job, and maybe, but you have to be experienced in creating reels and that type of stuff, the creative stuff, taking photos and editing stuff and things like that. If you feel you're that creative type of person and you're interested in this role, then my recommendation for you is to add me on Instagram. Okay, so it's Master Sri Akarshana. You'll be able to add me on Instagram. Once you add me on there, and then just drop a message, say you're interested in a social media role, and my team will get in touch with you on that. And maybe if you've been trying to manifest a career change or even a relocation change, if you want to be here in Dubai, then that might be an opportunity for you. I think that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My love and prayers to every single one of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya. Thank you.